All right, beginning of day 3. I thought I filmed a little bit last night when I was coming in, but apparently I didn't hit the record button. So this is the shelter that I stayed at last night, the Sam Moore shelter, and it was really nice. And I met southbound hiker, goes by Wit, and he was really nice. We hung out and chit-chatted a little bit before I went to bed. So today we've got another 14 miler, 7.6 of which I guess is the second half of the roller coaster. So going to be another tough one, but I'm ready for it. And it's 7:30, I think I said. I slept better last night than I did the night before. I did have to get up and go to the bathroom again in the middle of the night, so apparently I'm a midnight pooper. All right, I'll chat at you later. A mile and a half in to day 4. Had one climb and one descent, and I'm still a mile and a half away from the shelter that I wanted to get to last night, so very good decision. There is no way I would have made it up there last night, as hot as I was and as tired as I was and as dark as it was. So I'm glad about that. I'm gonna wet my bandana and get a drink here and get ready for the next climb, because there it is, and that will take me up to the hostel that I was going to be at last night. So I'm going to stop saying that I was going to be at last night, because part of the plan was to bail out at the shelter that I bailed out in case I was tired. So I'm going to stop with the negativity and embrace the beauty and take my damn time, because it is so hot. I just need to be careful with that. And they say that you're never dry on the trail, and I thought part of that was just because it rained all the time. I think it's because you just sweat your freaking boobies off. All right, let's get across this baby. Why does it take 45 minutes to go a mile? Because if you're not going up or down, you're walking through rock gardens. Bears Den Hostel. I'm gonna sit down and take a break. It's been 2 hours and 24 minutes since I started walking, and I would say there is no effing way I'd have made it last night. So there. Children, 1 Dr. Pepper and 1 Snickers bar in. 11 miles to camp for the night. Several, I think 5 miles of roller coaster left to do. Don't predict ease, but I don't predict failure either. Here we go. Ah yes, the peace and quiet of the Appalachian Trail. This is Route 7. I'm gonna see if I can beat traffic. And if I don't, there'll be a nice recording of my death by tractor trailer. Alrighty then, we made it. Woo! I haven't done much recording today. I've been really trying hard to get through the roller coaster, and luckily I've had some company. Through hiker has been with me for most of the miles that I've done today. She's been a big help. We've taken breaks together and planned Route 81. She passes me in the uphills and I catch up to her on the downhills. But this is the last peak of the roller coaster. I'm in day 3, mile 8.5 on my watch. I figured out that my watch is clocking longer miles than what Gut Hooks, the app, says. And I think it's because they don't necessarily go in a straight line. You know, you're going around trees and rocks and stuff. So, but just wanted to say things are going good. It's still hot. But today has been nice. You like how that's like sandy? That's how the whole trail is. It's like walking on the beach. Yeah, it's been nice. It's been hard. I still have 5 to go before I get to the shelter for the night. So I have some work to do. But at least we're getting out of the roller coaster. No philosophy at this point yet. Just in survival mode. Hello. So I just stopped for lunch after getting out of the roller coaster, and I've got about 5 miles to go to the shelter. And if the terrain chills out, which knock on wood it has, I should be there, I don't know, like 6:30. It'll be another big mile day for me, 14 or so, 15. But the shelter's supposed to be really nice. I've had several people tell me that so far. And 9 to go after that, mostly downhill. So it's amazing what a little nourishment does. I feel better. I took my shoes off and let my feet air out and touched base with society. Got in touch with all my peeps, and I'm so excited. I got a screenshot. My phone's slipping out of my hand. I got a screenshot of my fundraising page, and I've reached my goal, which is just, I'm so excited, you guys. I mean, people are just so giving and so supportive, and it just makes my day. This program's really worth it. So thanks for seeing that and donating to such a good cause. Just because the goal is met doesn't mean you have to stop giving. So if you haven't, go ahead and click and support the Girls on the Run of Central and Western Maryland. It's a great organization, and they would appreciate it, as would I. So, marching on. Yeah, no bear song today. I guess I hiked with somebody else most of the day, so I had one lined up, but I haven't used it yet. So maybe tomorrow we'll bust it out, unless it gets berry looking up here, but haven't seemed to have to use it yet. All right. Ciao for now. Now descending into Wilson Gap. Now ascending out of Wilson Gap. Those are my kind of gap. We'll take that kind of gap all day long. Hey, I'm at the Blue Blaze for the Blackburn Trail Center. I'm not taking it because I am 3.5 miles from camp, but just thought I'd check in. The terrain has been nice and settled down for the most part. My last mile was 31 minutes, and I was thinking about that when I said no philosophy yet on the last section. I guess one of the lessons I've learned is, I mean, it's obvious, but you can't rely on a pace. And I know that. I mean, I run and hills and stuff. But yeah, you can do 2 miles an hour some miles, and you can do 1 mile an hour some miles. And the little line on the map that you look at doesn't say smooth and beautiful like what you're seeing in this video right now, or rocky and horrific. There have been some horrific moments, I will not lie. And I'm not close to being done yet. Still have 3 today and 9 tomorrow, so not counting any chickens yet. But I can see their little beaks poking out. All right. I'll check in a little bit. So I am less than a half a mile to go to the shelter, and I am under the blazing sun. It's beating down on my baseball hat. My last water source was a long time ago, and I have 1 liter left. So we're praying really hard that the spring at the shelter is flowing Sadly, I think it's a quarter of a mile downhill from the shelter, but I'll walk that 10 times for some cold water, because if I don't get water here, there aren't any water sources marked on the map between here and Harper's Ferry, so I could be in a little bit of doo-doo, because it's hot as balls. I think a liter would be fine if it was 60 degrees, but it's not. And as you can see, the trail is not really so easy this last half an hour. There's like one blaze every, not close enough to each other for my liking up here at the end of the day, hot and tired and scared about water. But I'm going to pray that everything works. The Appalachian Trail website said that all the Virginia water sources, or northern Virginia water sources, were flowing the last time I checked, which was Monday, so please be true. Otherwise I might be calling in the cavalry to meet me in a road crossing in the morning. I hope I don't have to do that though. Alright, smoothed out again, so close. I'll check in a little bit. And if you can see her, there's a deer up there on the trail. She's, whoop, there she goes. Never a prettier sight have I seen. Let's just pray that that little spring is flowing. Look, there's a swing and everything. 0.25 to the spring and campground. Okay. I guess we'll check that out. That's cool. God provides. That's all I have to say about that. That was a stressful situation for me for the past hour. Oh, and there's a sign up there that says spring further up. I'm wondering if I should go a little bit further. I guess I can go over there and check. What the fuck? Whoops, sorry, F-bomb alert. Yeah, it's like a quarter mile downhill from camp, but literally there's no other water between here and Harper's Ferry, so I am so happy to see that. I can drink the water that I have while I'm filling up and filtering, so God bless America.